Well, hello, welcome to Izzy's Tarot. Thank you for coming to my channel. You could have gone anywhere, but you came to my channel. For that, I'm extremely grateful. Thank you so much. I'm going to do a Capricorn love prediction reading for September 11th through September 17th. Please keep in mind, this is a general read. If it's not your story, it's not your story. Don't try to make it your story. Just take what you can from it and leave the rest. In addition, please know that my energy can go either way. It can be your energy, your significant other's energy, or someone else's in your love space. Please keep that in mind as you watch and as you listen. If you enjoy my reading or if my reading resonates with you, please give me a subscription or a like. I'd be most humbled, honored, and I'm always very grateful if you decide to give me a subscription or a like. Thank you in advance if you do. Oh, please keep in mind that I am now doing love prediction readings. That is my tag for my Cash App, $35. You can go to my channel and get all the remaining of the information. But I am doing love prediction readings. So, based off of your information. So, let's see what's going on with my wonderful, loving, loyal, kind, stubborn Capricorns. Show me, spirit guys. What's going on with my Caps? Let's see. Five of Wands. Strength card. Five of Pentacles. The Hierophant. And the Magician. Huh. Capricorn. This read is, I don't see, this is not a good read for you. It's not, I mean, when I say not a good read, all readings are good reads because they give us information. But whomever you're with, you're having conflict with, you're having fights with. And I hate to say this, but I think, I hate when I see this. Whenever I see two fives here, this person, and this is hard to do for a Cap, but your self-esteem has been hit when it comes to this person because there's always fights and arguments. There's always fights and arguments. I dare to say I think they may get some physical sometime. I think it has in the past been some physical fighting that has gone on. This is not a good sign. Um, I see the strength card that can represent a Leo sun sign. But this has been fights with this person on and off. And like I said, perhaps earlier in the relationship, they became physical. I don't necessarily see physical now, but early in the relationship, there was at least one incident that became physical. I do see the Five of Pentacles also that's in the middle of this reading. And when I see that Five of Pentacles, your self-esteem has been hit. You feel like a loser. You feel whatever they've done to you because, see, they're out in the street still. They're not committed to you. Oh, they say they're committed, but they're not committed to you. They're out in the streets doing what they do. They're out in the streets. They're not committed to you, and that's why the fights go on too. Because they're cheating. They're doing things that are not good. You know that. You feel like that you're not good enough though. You really do, because this Five of Pentacles is in the middle of your reading. You feel like that you're just not good enough for this person. You feel like a loser because they have almost just beaten you down. And when I say beaten you down, not physically, but verbally, mentally, you feel like you're just losing with this person. And then here's what I see here, though. I'm going to say this. It's an abuse. This is an abusive type of relationship. It's an abusive type of relationship, but I think it's very physical, too. I do believe it might be some physical abuse. But I see the Hierophant card. You may be married to this person. If you're not married to them, you've been in a long-term commitment with them. You've been in a very long-term commitment with them. And see, people don't change. When people show you who they are, you must truly believe them, especially when I see this kind of read. But you know what? Your headspace is really messed up right now because there is some type of commitment with this person. That Hierophant card also can represent a Taurus sun sign as well. Can't be anyone, but the Taurus sign the Hierophant does represent the Taurus sun sign. Because I do see the Magician here, and it's like you can't will this away. But you're meditating, you're praying. You're trying to manifest. But when people show you who they are, Capricorn, they're not changing. They're not changing. All the prayer, the meditation, if anything, I think that you're meditating, trying to get an answer to which way or how to get up out of this relationship. You've been committed to this person for quite some time, but like I said, they're not. Mm-mm, I don't see them being a good partner for you. Um, your self esteem is low. You feel like you're a loser. You feel like a victim, and you may have been a victim of physical abuse. I don't know. I do see that. There's always fighting. There's no peace here. But you know how you've been with someone for so long with that Hierophant card there, that it's almost like you're afraid to be on your own because they're all you know. But this is not changing. When people show you who you are, you must really, really believe them. The Magician card is here. It's meditation, prayer, manifestation. I think your manifestation is to get out of this relationship. And how do you do it? Because you've been with them so long, you're not quite sure what steps and moves to make. Absolutely not. So give me 3 to 5 minutes. Let me clarify the reading because I want to see what the spirit guides are going to say about this relationship. Why is this Five of Wands here? Just sit back, relax, and just, Capricorn, give me 3 to 5 minutes and let's see what the spirit guides are going to say. I'm going to clarify this read. Why is the Five of Wands here? Show me, spirit guides. Why is the Five of Wands here for my Capricorns? Well, the Devil card, that is your card. That is your card. That Devil card. There's an obsession here. There's an obsession. Um, this is someone that well, first of all, the Devil card does represent the Capricorn sun sign. But there's fighting here because someone has either an addiction problem or something. I just read for someone else about this, but I think there's an addiction problem. I think there's some type of addiction problem. I'm going to read what I see. So if it's two of you have the same thing, that's what I'm saying. Whomever I'm reading for, there's fights because they have an addiction problem. They do. I'm going to try to see what this problem is, but they have an addiction problem. So let's see why the Strength card is here. Show me, spirit guys. But this person has an addiction problem. That's what's going on here. Let's see. Oh, you have the Two of Cups. You love this person. You really do. It's hard. It's really hard because you really want them to get over this. This is when you see the Strength card. Like I said, can represent a Leo sun sign, but it's also trying to get someone to be trying to bring someone in to you. See how she's coddling this lion here? This is her coddling the lion. So you're trying to get you're trying to get them to go to a rehab. That's what I think. That's what I think. You're trying to get them to go to rehab. They need to go to rehab. They have an addiction problem, and you do love them. But you know what? Here's this addiction with that two of cups there. They love the addiction more than they love you. You love them though. You really do. You really love them, but they love this addiction. And what do? Here's the Five of Pentacles here. Let's see. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? Show me, spirit guys. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? Show me, spirit guys. Two of Swords. You know, it's very hard when you're in a relationship with a person that has an addiction problem because it's a constant fight. You're stuck in the middle here because you don't know whether to leave or to stay, to help or to walk away. See, Capricorns are loyal, and Capricorn, you're not sure whether you should leave or you should stay because that Two of Swords lets me know that you're stuck in the middle here. You're just stuck in the middle, not knowing which way to go. This is sad, and that's why you're feeling, your self-esteem is down. But you're stuck in the middle because you're not quite sure what to do. Let's see why the Hierophant card is here. Show me, spirit guys. Why is the Hierophant card here for my Capricorns? Oh, the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is all about clarity. You've got the clarity now. You've been with them for a long time. Yes, you have. You're not sure how to walk away or how to help them, but you wanted them to go to a rehab, but they did not. And I do see addiction problem. I see they have an addiction problem. You wanted them to go to rehab. They did not. Here's the Magician card here too. You can't make them do this. They have to want to do it themselves. That Ace of Swords means you see clearly now. Especially with this prayer and this meditation and manifestation that you've been doing. You see very clearly now that they're not moving. They're not going to rehab. But the problem is you've been with them so long, you're in love with them, you do still love them very much, and you really don't want to hurt them you feel like you hurt them even more by leaving. But your self-esteem has been hit too because You're with someone that has an addiction problem that is not changing, is not going to rehab. So let's see why the Magician card is here. And I really think that, and as they say all the time, they need to hit rock bottom. But let me tell you, you knew this. I think this is not. You saw this. You may have even. You just saw this. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not. Gonna, I don't see that per se. But you may have known this even before you got with them. So let's see why this Magician card is here. Show me, spirit guides. What did I tell you? Eight of Cups. You're walking away. You have decided. You got clarity. You know they're not changing. That addiction problem is there. Not they're not moving on. Don't know what the addiction is. Could be to heroin. It could be to opiates. It could be to I don't know what it is, but they do have an addiction problem. Let's start at the beginning. Five of Wands. There's been fights here, and I can see why there might have been. I don't think this is an all time a physical fight, but it might have been a physical conflict in the past because when it comes to addictions, the people aren't the same. They're just different. They're just different. They're not who you met. They're not who you know. And there's an addiction problem here with that Devil card. The Devil card can represent a Capricorn sun sign as well. But also I see the Strength card here, and they're not going to rehab. You've tried, you've tried, you've tried, you've tried. You kept trying to get them to go to rehab. You've asked them, you've begged, you've pleaded. They have not. They love this addiction, whatever it is, but you also love them, and they do love you too. But the addiction has clouded it. The addiction that they have, it has not. It has clouded it. They can't see your love because of the addiction. Five of Pentacles is here, and you're feeling your self esteem is rocked because not because you have done anything. It's because you have not cannot get them to go to rehab. That really hurts you because you really love them. And here you are, the Two of Swords, though. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is that you're stuck in the middle. You don't know whether to leave or whether to stay. You've been in a long-term committed relationship with him. See this Hierophant card here? Can represent a Taurus sun sign, but it does mean commitment, and it's been a long time. I don't know if it's a marriage. It could be a marriage, but I'm just saying you've been in a long-term relationship with them. Ace of Swords is there, though, because that's the clarity card. You see clearly now, because remember you were stuck here in the middle. You didn't know whether to stay or whether to go. I do see the Magician card here, and the Magician card is asking you, is meditation and prayer. Trying to you got the answer that you needed because they're not going to rehab. And I do see the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from them, though. You're walking away. So let's see, what do the oracles have to say? What do the oracles have to say about this? What do the oracles have to say? Let's see. Well, I think there's hope for this person after you walk away. I do. I really, really think it's hope. I think that it's hope for this person. And it says, too, for you, even though you walk away, and I think you should get some help as well. You need some counseling as well, because whenever you've been in a relationship with an addiction, a person with an addiction, it hurts you as